Guys, are we on? Are we on? I'm not sure. Are we on? Let me check this. All right, I think we got the music now. It wasn't on before. I thought it was on. Nice chilling music. What's up, Megan? I see you. Mm, mm. Hello. Yeah, what's up? What's up? All right. Hey, I think my internet speed is okay today. I did a little quick speed test before I got on. Everything looked okay. So hopefully the quality is good. Hopefully the audio is good as well. How's everybody doing? It's Tuesday. I know, it's not the start of the week, but just want to check with everybody. How's everybody's weekend? How did everybody's weekend go? This past weekend, actually, I don't know if I told you guys, the week before, I was working on a little routine with my boy Shy Guy, John, aka John Shy Guy. Anyways, he suggested to me that we should do a little tribute, a tribute again to JYP, the K-pop dude. He was one of the dudes I looked up to, when I started dancing. So JYP and I think one of his protege named Rain, they got this new song. It's not really new, but I guess a few months old. It's called "Switch to Me." It's a Korean song, obviously, but it's very 90ish. It's very Bobby Brown, but it still sounds good. But anyways, that was something that John and I worked on over the weekend, two weekends ago, and then we're gonna try to clean it up. Anyways, good fun, hip hop routine. Let me stop the music real quick. All right. What I want to do today, guys, is show you some of the videos that's already on my YouTube, and I just want to play it and kind of show you guys how I look at it. Some of the details, some of the things to look for when you guys are watching the video, because I think us doing some live practice here. I guess it helps. It should help, but it's harder for me to see any results from you guys, because obviously you guys are watching me, but I don't get to see, because it's way different from teaching in person, right? When I'm teaching in person, I get to see how you guys are doing, so I can easily adjust to how I teach, right? I can see that, because a lot of times students, even me, if I was in the class, sometimes even if I ask a question, the questions is not the same. It's not the same as if you're in a one-on-one situation. You can easily cater to the student, and we could answer the question perfectly, right? But even in the class setting, anytime there's two or more people, somebody's gonna be a little bit behind, or somebody's gonna be a little bit ahead. So, but anyways, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find out what the best way to utilize our time is when I'm here with you guys live. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna play one of the poppin' warm up that I have that is already on my YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'm gonna switch over here. In case you don't know where it is, let's go back. Let's go back to my YouTube channel here. And what I did was, in this pop-in section, hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, I think you guys can see it. So let me go to the page again. All right, so right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse moving. Hope you guys can. But anyways, in the pop-in section, the first playlist, pop-in tutorial, I'm gonna click on view full playlist. There's quite a lot of stuff here, but I want to get to this one right here, Pop and Dance Warm Up. This is back in 2019 with Boogaloo Rolls. All right, so let's check that out together. I'm gonna play, mostly I'm gonna play it and watch it with you guys, and I'll probably stop. I'm probably gonna stop the music or stop the video if I see something that I really want to point out. All right. So again, you know, when you guys are done watching this, you know, with me, if you want to go and just watch this video on your own and practice with me in the class, feel free to do so. All right, it's a good almost 15 minutes, so it's a good good warm up, good practice right there. Here we go. Let me rewind it a little bit. Let's go back. Here we go. I don't know why the load-up time is taking a while. That's weird. You got a special guest right here, the one in black. They call J Sid. This is John. You guys could I don't know if you guys hear that loud enough, but anyways, real quick, the one in black. This is John Sirianko. He was a part of the DS Players way back when, but oftentimes a lot of these guys who's been in my class for a long time, they maxed out. What does that mean? Maxing out in a community college basically means, you know, the community college here in California, I don't know how it is in other states, they limit the number of times that people could take a class now. It used to be different, right? Back in, I want to say maybe 10, 15 years ago, you know, California didn't have that rule. You could take the same class over and over and over again, which it probably doesn't make sense if you're taking like a math class or something, right? Or a chemistry class. But for an art class, you know, especially a dance class, you shouldn't have to limit it, right? But anyways, California, whether it's budget situation or whatnot, they came up with this rule that says you can't take a class again. Once you pass the class, you can't take the class again. So that kind of sucked, right? So a lot of the people that wants to come back, they really can't, or they have to come back as either a TA or something like that. So anyways, that's John. So he came back to visit. Once in a while, he'll come back and help me TA. So anyways, that's John. I want to give a quick shout out to him. Also in the background in that gray, that's Erickson. That's Ix. He pops in here once in a while, so you guys will probably see him once in a while. All right, here we go. Let's move forward. He's back visiting his class. He's been a DS player for a while, but he's back, and we're gonna pop today. Obviously, you can see that we're popping our knees right now. And before I get any further, guys, I want to let you guys know towards the end of this popping drill, we are doing some boogaloo rolls, some rolls, hip rolls, knees rolls, a bit of chest rolls, well, okay? I'm gonna pause it real quick. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me from the video. I hope you guys can. But if you can't, you know, go ahead and play the video on your own time. You guys should be able to hear what I'm talking about here. But I want to state here, when we always practice, when I always practice the pop and warm up, I always start with the legs. Now in this video right now, you could clearly see John and Erickson behind me, but you know, through the mirrors you can see other students, okay? And those other students may not have you know, these kind of practice trainings before. So when I teach in class, I'm obviously scanning around to see, you know, do I need to slow down? Do I need to repeat? If not, then I'm going to start adding more stuff, right? And that's one of the things that's really, really hard for me to do right now with no audience feedback. I can't tell, like, whether there's 5 of you or 10 of you guys watching, I'm assuming you guys are following me. There's no way I could tell. And even if you guys weren't following me, I can't tell that, right? And if you guys were following me, I can't tell if you got it right or wrong. If you got the knees, if you got the right arm, left arm, you know what I mean? So I think this way, I'm watching the video and I could probably give you guys better feedback. Utilize our times a little bit better this way. So anyways, let's move forward. Hip roll, knee roll. So hit that like button, guys. Hit it, smash it. Do all that goody stuff. Let's make this video go up. Right, definitely. You know, for those that are supporting the channel, I really do appreciate that. And for those that are here, you know, maybe for the first time or second time or whatever, Yeah, help support the channel if you can. You know, it's free. Just hit that like button, right? Hit it, bring it up. So this way it's going to help bring notice more to this channel. The thing about that is I really want to put out channels, put out popping tutorials that are helpful for people. There's a lot of good poppers out there, don't get me wrong. However, they don't necessarily teach it correctly. Or if they do, even if they would want to teach it, it's really hard to explain it correctly. I believe that, you know, my goal is try to be the best instructor out there. I'm trying to seek it out from all the other dance instructors, and hopefully, you know, if you like the way I explain it, let me know. I'm gonna keep doing this, right? But if you know, if my way of explaining doesn't help, then find somebody else's. You know, that's the key. I always want to try to almost demystify popping, because when I first see popping, it's just so mysterious and so cool to me that I want to share with you guys. Okay. But just in case you guys don't know, I do teach private students, right? Private one-on-one, and those are the ones that works out the best. All right. Some of the private private students now, they are instructors themselves. So, anyways, you guys definitely feel free to hit me up, either on Instagram or Facebook. Can't think of it. Instagram or Facebook, you guys hit me up on there and we could talk about that. Anyways, let's move forward. Here we go. With a like, subscribe if you haven't done so to the channel. Try to upload 3-4 videos a week. These are my dance classes. Today we are out of. Okay, so I want you guys to really focus on the feet right now. Okay, I'm pivoting on the heel. This is one of those first things that everybody's got to learn how to do, you know, to how to pivot. And when we first start, let me rewind it again. Watch how I pivot on my feet. So hit that. So right now I'm pivoting. If you look at the video right now, on the just look at my feet. I'm pivoting on the ball of my feet where my heels will move. Okay. Like button, guys. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Step, step, it. Step, 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 step. All that goody stuff. Step, step. Let's make right. The video go up with the like. So again, I'm pivoting on the ball of my feet. But the most important thing is this is not just the pivoting action, right? This is the popping of the knee. What does popping the knee mean? Take a look at my knee, how it snaps back, right? Basically what I'm doing is I'm flexing my quad muscle and my knees flex. That's it. It just extends, okay? Not hyperextend. You're not trying to break your knee. You're not trying to hyperextend, but you do extend. And if you watch, just focus on the knee a few more times. How I just snap, okay? Subscribe if you haven't done so to the channel. Okay. Now I switched it. Now I switched to pivoting on the heel. I think this itself is probably like a 3-week class. I'm saying this because it took me a lot longer than 3 weeks, okay? Just learning how to pivot off the heel is not easy. At least for me, it's not easy. And I want to spend the time to get you guys to do it. Now, you guys are probably sitting down. If you're sitting down or standing up, doesn't matter. But just focus on what I'm trying to tell you guys and watch the video, because on your own time, when you guys watch the video with, you know, this video, then you guys should try it. And you will probably try this 10, 20, 30 times before you really feel comfortable knowing how to pop your knee and pivot off your heel, okay? But if you know how to do this, this is really good, because this is actually one of the first thing that Skeeter Rabbit taught me. So I felt that it was so important that he taught me that first. So I always, you know, try to copy what my teachers taught me. So anyways, here we go. Try to upload 3-4 videos a week. These are my dance classes. Today we are out of Mission College. This is my intermediate class, so we're getting popping the arms, popping the legs, all right? Now you guys see we're pivoting, okay? So of course now I'm adding the arms, right? So here we go. This is where you guys have to decide where you are in your level of training. Because every time we do something, this is not just popping, but since we're talking about popping right now, there are levels of move. Okay, or layers. Think about layers of move. Levels means like the the difficulty, like levels of difficulty. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about layers of moves. So first thing you got to know how to do is the knees got to snap back, right? Because we did that first, but also we did it with pivoting off the ball of our feet. Now we switched it to pivoting the heel off the switching off the heel, okay, which means the ball of the feet, the toes are moving side to side. But at the same time, you're popping your knee as well. So just those two things alone is pretty difficult. Okay, but if you eventually do get this one, I'm talking about if you don't have those already, don't even worry about the arms. Okay, so you guys are gonna find that out when you practice this. Hey, if I'm not getting legs, why am I trying to do more things? Right? Think about it. Right? If I give you 2 balls to juggle, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. If you can't do that, why pick up 3 or 4? It don't make no sense. You got to master 2 before you go to 3, then 4, okay? Now, here's the thing. Like this video, you know, I don't know who's watching it. Somebody may already be, you know, ready to do 3 or 4 things at the same time. So that's why, like a lot of these videos, I have to try to cater to a range of students, okay? But no matter where you are, you should be in the spectrum. And no matter where you are in the spectrum, you should be trying to go into the next level and the next level and so forth, right? Just like in this class, right? Right here in front of me, John, he's picking up real good, right? Erickson as well. But then the other people in my class may not. So I kind of have to adjust back and forth, okay? So again, this is also a tip for you guys too, who are instructors, okay? Some of you guys are, you know, that are teaching I'm telling you, man, some of you guys are maybe transitioning from first year, second year dancers, and eventually what's going to happen is somebody, you know, a dance studio owner or something like that may ask you to sub a class. Now you're an instructor, okay? Your mindset is going to change. And then when you get to that level, now you're just like, okay, wait, how do I do it? And what's going to happen? I'm telling you, the first few classes you teach, you're excited about it, but you're nervous as well. And what you're going to do is you're probably going to choreograph some amazing routine in your head. You're thinking it's amazing. It's probably hard as hell. You're just like, hey, you know, I'm excited. So, you know, I don't want to seem like an amateur. So I'm going to choreograph my routine. So freaking difficult. I'm speaking from experience. That's what I did. Like, I'm like, all right, I got to make this so difficult. And what happens is you're going to lose a lot of students. They're like, dude, this thing's way too hard. You know, like you barely know how to do it. So don't do that. Okay, that was my mistake. Anyways, let's move forward. Gosh, I'm talking so much.
Usually, you know, at the beginning, we're pivoting on the ball of our feet. Now we're pivoting off the heel. You got to learn how to do both. And obviously, you got to learn to pop hard.
So you see my arms, I'm popping my arms, legs, and pivoting at the same time, right?
Contract and relax right away. So it's like an impulse. Relax to flex and then relax right away. Right?
So in the video, you see I'm pulling my shorts back. I mean, even though I'm wearing shorts, I want to emphasize to my students and to you guys as well, the knees, okay? Because as I'm teaching, I'm looking around. I'm seeing if my students are popping the knees. If they're not popping the knees,
right,
then I'm going to stop the class and be like, look.
So again, stick around towards the end.
I'm going to be like, look, the number one thing we're trying to do, the knee has to pop. It doesn't matter if you're pivoting and doing all the stuff. If you're not popping your knees, it's like, I don't want to learn how to juggle 1 ball. I want to learn to juggle 5 balls. It don't make no sense. You got to get 1, then 2, then 3, okay? You can't just say, let me not do this one. Let me do the other one. No, you got to do it. All right? Okay, here we go.
And you're going to see some boogaloo rolls. But today is about popping, training. And please share this video for those that are interested in just getting better. If this is helpful, definitely appreciate all the help that this community can offer. All right. Enjoy.
I just want to stop and talk a little bit because a lot of time in class, right, you know, if you have your music on, you have your playlist, and sometimes, you know, there's a dead time between songs, and that's what happened. And the playlist, it's that I have, it's random. It's selected at random. I started doing that because I get sick of listening to the same music over and over and over again, right? So if you imagine, right, if you're a dance instructor, you know, every time you go to class, you get the same set of music. I know. I try to switch music as much. I mean, you think about it. I've been teaching over for about 20 years, right? Of course, I got some songs that are old, but then also I got some new songs as well. But at the same time, I don't want to have the same order. You know what I mean? So a lot of times I don't know what's next. And when a song comes up, and sometimes if you feel like just popping and getting down, you just do it. And again, I picked that up from Poppin' Pete as well as Ski the Rabbit. So I know a lot of instructors probably picked it up from them as well. So I think it's a good habit to pick up. But anyways, you'll see me kind of just freestyle from time to time. I do it to keep myself creative, but also it should be inspirational to the people in my class. Okay. Because when I saw Skeet and Pete do it, that was inspirational for me. So hopefully I was able to convey that to them.
All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Definitely hit me up on the comments below. Let me know how this can help you, what you would like to see next. All right. Until next time, I'm out.
So again, we're basically pivoting on the heel of our feet, popping the arms. Okay, we switch it up a little bit, right? We got to work on that single leg, that balance. So let me stop it right there for a second. That part, okay. Let me show you that part right there. Okay, I'm looking at my feet right there, and I'm still, because every time the leg goes up, it's really easy to lose your balance, especially if you try to pop it, okay? You guys don't have to try it right now, but if you want to, that's fine. But I definitely try it later after I finish the session, or when you watch the video later. Try to pop your leg, maintain that good balance, and you're on one leg and try to pop it, and try to get that power. That's again, that's one of those things that are. This is a fundamental move. It's a very important move, but it's not easy. At least it wasn't for me, all right? So you want that nice crisp pop. So we get a little bit of waist angle right there, okay? And then down, and then up. Ooh, commercial time.
Leave it to the pros.
All right. So again, something like this, we're just pivoting. Work on your balance with single leg, and then working on the level changes with your waist. This is simple idea, simple concept, but it's really really important to keep that in mind, because when you're freestyling, right, you don't want somebody to just stand straight up the entire time. You know, if you don't bend your waist, and this is what happened a lot for people who are getting to freestyling. Again, it doesn't matter if you're popping or locking or hip hop or whatever style you do. A lot of times you get into the character, or you get the feeling of the music. You get into it and you're doing these moves, and it ends up doing like your arm is being, you're throwing your arms left and right, you know, and you forget to move your body. So it just becomes like a, hand stuff, patty cake stuff. Whereas if you remember, like, okay, there's the legs, there's the chest, there's the waist. You got to get the whole body into it, okay? So something like this, you train your body to do it without even thinking, right? So you should always like think about, okay, am I standing on 2 feet, 2 legs for a freaking 2 minutes? Did I actually move my legs, like instead of just, marching back and forth? Did I do some different poses where I'm like, one leg in the air? Did I do any jumps? Did I go down? Did I, bend my waist at all? Did I look back? Did I look around? Were there any head rolls or whatever? So anyways, these are fundamental things that your body should continuously do, okay? Because like, imagine like if you were, like poetry, right? Or, if you're writing a paragraph or sentence or something like that. You want to use different parts of a sentence. A noun, a verb, adjective, adverb, you know what I mean? Like those are different things that are important in a sentence. You can't just have a whole bunch of nouns or a whole bunch of verbs. It don't make any sense. You got to understand the structure. The structure of a sentence, the structure of a dance has, different parts that you got to put in, if that makes sense, all right? So we got the single leg, walk it out and step back, all right? Single leg, walk out, come back. Okay, that was more like a fake out, right? Fake out means you fake the walk out. Boom, you fake it, come back. And obviously, we did that because we want to stay in place. Otherwise, if I keep doing the walkout, we're going to be all over the place. And again, the whole thing is what? Is on beat. You got to snap. The knees snapping. The arms are snapping. So what did we do? We just from doubles we made it singles, right? And all this is just getting the body used to, okay? Get the body used to it. So this is a great way to get into it, guys. You guys could do the video with me. Go watch the video. I did it halftime. It's not really halftime. It's just, I double it, right? I held 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I just went singles. Now we're getting a little bit more, a little bit quicker into ticking. Da 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 da, boom boom bop, boom boom bop. So we're popping on the and count, okay? Boom 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 boom. So this is the part where it will get sore, it will get tiring, but that's the training. This is the training that I think a lot of people would need, okay? Right, and then shake it out. Shake it out. It does get tiring, it does get sore, but again, I was showing that you gotta pop the legs. A lot of times when I change it, a lot of people only focused on the arms. Legs there. Don't lose the legs. Okay, now I was trying to get everybody to see the neck. Again, even when I'm doing the neck, right? If you guys watch my legs never stop. Even though it's keep pipping, it never stop popping. I said pipping. Pivoting. It didn't stop pivoting and it didn't stop popping. this is kind of like a slide, all right? It's like a hip hop slide, but we're not sliding, you know, a lot. We're just sliding just a little bit. See the groove with the neck, groove with the chest. The leg is still popping, y'all. This is where you could see that a lot of people, especially in the class, lost it. There was no. If you heard me right then, I was saying still pop the legs. I was looking around. Nobody was popping their legs. Not even John. John wasn't popping his legs. If you guys watch, his leg it stayed bent. Okay. So every time you guys in class, that's what I'm looking for. Like even if I'm in class, if I'm looking at the teachers, I'm looking straight, sectioning them off, right? What are the legs doing exactly? If I can't, like, it's too easy to just look at the entire body as a whole and be like, okay, I'm going to try to do it. Because what happens is your mind's going to play trick on you. And the first thing you're going to see is what the arms are doing. And you're going to focus on the arms. You're going to forget what the legs are doing. That's exactly, it's almost like every person in the class is doing that. They're following the arms. They're following this. But that's the number one thing. Look at the legs. I have to stop the arms and just remind everybody, look at the legs, okay? So that's what you guys should do too. Like I'm telling you, if you guys are ever trying to audition for a dance group or you know, or a video or whatever, okay, whoever the instructor is, telling you, watch the legs first, because the leg supports everything else. Okay, if you get the legs down and if you don't get the arms, I'm telling you, I would still pick you because you understand what's important. The legs supports everything. There you go. Now we got the long slide. So you can slide short, you can slide long. It's the same technique though. Exact same technique, right? Again, what are we doing? Popping the legs, popping the arms. It's like the same thing over and over again. And we need to do this, guys. We need to do this. I'm telling you guys, from when I started popping, this is like the stuff that I do. And I still do this kind of stuff, because if I make this so innate, so natural, everything else would be easy. You know what I mean? Because you need to do that. You need to make this natural. Here we go. These are the Boogaloo Rolls, guys. Boogaloo Rolls. Knee rolls.
Takeout is putting me in debt. You pay the delivery fee, surcharges, markups, other fees, and of course the driver.
Music change. I love this drill. This is one that I'm pretty sure Pete did it, but I vividly remember Skeet teaching me this one. So
I love this. I love doing this one. I love teaching this one. It's such a strong and an important skill to do. Roll together. This is like a kick out. Okay, a kick out and then a double roll. Kick out, double knee roll, and then double back where you're together. Boom, boom, boom. Pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 2, 3, pop. Boom, shot, boom, cop. Boom. This is a really, really good drill, guys. I mean, in this warm-up, there's so many good nuggets there. This is probably like a good month. I'm telling you, if I really, really want to break this down, it's like a good month of drill for everybody. So take your time with this, guys. You guys get, ooh, okay, now we got the chest in. Watch how you shake your rib cage side to side. And again, I'm always going to tell you, watch the knee first. The knees did not stop popping. I see Mike in the back yawning. This is another good drill, guys. This is another good drill. Yeah, for sure. My private students watch these, drill them, and what I do is, you know, even if you are like international, I got some private students that are international. This is what we do. I say, like, watch this and do it. And then send it to me, and I'll watch it and I'll critique it, you know. And then what we do actually, is get on like a Zoom class, you know, live class, where they can see me and I can see them live. All right, so that's how you're gonna get really a lot better. Boom. See, like I'm looking, if I were to give like critiques, you know, critiques in this video, I could tell like a lot of I mean my students, they weren't popping the knees. I would start with the knees, then of course, you know, chest, arms, and whatnot, and then timing as well.
Did you know that the average adult has 5 to 20 pounds of toxic poop in their body at any given moment?
Ooh,
Seems
I did
crazy,
not know
right?
that.
All that
That's crazy. Guys, that is it for this drill. It's about 15 minutes. You know I stopped a lot, so of course our video is a little bit longer than that. But yeah, feel free to go back to it and dance with it. All right, guys. I see you, R Square. What's up, baby? Yeah, guys, I hope that was beneficial for you guys. Again, feel free to check it out. You know, just go back onto the to YouTube and watch just that one warm up, guys. I'm looking at it again myself. I'm like, yo, there's tons of good knowledge there. So take these important fundamental moves and drill them over and over and over again. All right. So that's how you get better. That's how you get better. It's not, you know, like I don't know if Bruce Lee said it, but somebody said it, right? Somebody said Bruce Lee said it. They said, I'm not afraid of a person who knows 10,000 kicks. I'm afraid of a person who practiced one kick 10,000 times, kick or punch or whatever it is, you know. So the idea is it's the same, right? The idea is that we really want to train, you know, one thing super to the max, to the highest level. Because if you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to train that method of training. Okay? And if you know how to do that one thing really, really well, then you could apply that to the next thing. Instead of, oh, I'm going to try this once, I'm going to try that once. Because most of the world, that's what most of the world do. They dabble at something and they give up. They dabble at something and then they give up. And then they tell everybody, oh, I tried it. If you tried it once and you quit, does that really mean you tried it? I don't think so. Okay? So be that person if you really, really want to get this, this dance style. It doesn't even matter if it's popping or whatever, but whatever style you want to get, you got to really just hone down to it. Okay? All right, guys. That is it, everybody. I hope you guys have fun doing this, and I'm gonna try this style of teaching. I'm gonna try to go back to some of the old videos and watch it with you guys and break it down even better. Okay, and I hope this is a better way of teaching, because we could get back into just popping me in here in person here, but I'm gonna switch it up. Unless you guys tell me otherwise, unless I got, more people saying, hey, we want to switch it up, then I'm all ears. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Again, that's it. This is Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday. I hope you guys have a good evening. Wherever you guys are, I don't know, some parts of the world may not be evening, but for those that are on West Coast time, this is evening. And that is it, y'all. And I'll see y'all later.